good evening, and welcome to True Doug Man Encounters. I'm your host, Marvin Allen. If you or anybody that you have known have had a sighting or encounter and would like for me to share it on my channel, then please contact me. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and subscribe. As you all know, I haven't been doing no live streams lately, but I will start doing that real soon. Just getting together with the rest of these eyewitness. But I thought tonight I would give y'all the next episode of Ty J because it's been a while since I put her last episode out. So I thought that I would do that right now and give y'all the next one. As y'all know, anonymity means a lot to me, and I breaks that for no one. So without further ado, let's jump right into this encounter. As y'all know, Tajay said it was small activity going on. The walking on the roofs, the banging on the side of the house, people coming out on the property. It just wouldn't stop. And Tajay just kept saying she did not want nothing to happen to her grandmother or to those creatures that she bonded with. So she said they had got up on a Saturday morning, got themselves together, they ate, they went in town again. When they go in town, they get there, they runs into this same guy. And Ty J said he comes up to them and started asking more questions, saying, why y'all don't just tell people what's out there or let people come out there and see if they can get rid of those things y'all got on y'all property. And the grandmother said, look, we don't have nothing on our property. And I would like it if you would stop harassing me and my granddaughter. Because every time you see us, you say something. No, I'm just saying that's what you should do. She said, look, come on, Ty J, let's go. So they walked away from him. Ty J says she looked back and she sees him whispering to another guy. But she don't know what he was saying to him. So they did their little bit of shopping. They goes back and it goes back home. Tajay says she goes in the house. After they put the stuff away, tell her grandmother, I'm going out back. Grandmother say, Tajay, I already know, you don't have to tell me. Just be careful. Tajay says she goes out back. She sits on the back porch. She do what she always do. She listen. She focuses in because she want to hear these creatures. She want to know that they're there. She want to know that they're all right. So she says she out there. She hear other wildlife, such as, deers and other kind of animals that's in the woods. She said after about an hour and a half, it got dead quiet. I mean, she said it got silent. You couldn't hear a pin drop. So she listened, but she don't get that feeling. But she listened and she's looking. That's when she hear something running through the tree line up the far end, not the end where the ones that she bonded with, the other end. She hears something running up that way and she look. She stands up. And when she look, she see that brown creature again. Just break the tree line and it stops. And it looks right over at her. And when it did that, it took his head and started sniffing the air. And then it stood up on 2 feet. And it walked out. It walked out and it walked down towards the other end. It was sniffing. She said this thing was urinating. It would sniff. It would do it again. And it walked down to the other end. And she said it stood there. Like it was like it was saying, oh yeah, this is our area now. This is mine. This is mine. They don't control this no more. She said that's how this thing posture was. That's what she thought this thing was thinking and saying. So it stood there for a few more seconds, and then it turned and it walked back up. And when it walked back up into the path. And when it walked up into the path, she said it reached up and it grabbed a branch. Crack! And it broke it. And it looked over at her one more time. And she said this thing growled. And then it walked back up and disappeared into the tree line. Tajay said she stayed out there a few more hours, but she didn't get that feeling. So she goes in the house and she winds up going and falling asleep. She said she woke up about 4 in the morning because she had to use the bathroom. She gets up, she used the bathroom. On her way back out the bathroom and back into her bedroom, she says she gets that feeling. So she runs in her room and she runs straight to the window. She stands there. When she's standing there, she looks over. And when she looks over into that path. And she sees 2 sets of bright yellow eyes. Down low. And they're walking just out of the path and into the back of their yard on their property. It's the 2 black ones. They continued to walk over. She stands at the window. She watching them. While they was walking, they was sniffing the air. And then one stopped. The other one kept walking. But one stopped. It turned. And it went right over there where that same brown creature was at. And it was just, she said it was just acting erratically because of this thing's smell. So she said she think that the black one urinated back all over that spot right there. The other one continued to walk. It walked up, it stopped about 10 feet from her window. And then she said it stood up. She said it stood up and it looked at her. Tajay said she looked at it and she was so happy that these creatures was all right, that they wasn't killed, they wasn't harmed. After looking at each other for a few seconds, it turned, dropped back down to all fours, and ran back across the property, back to the path. And then both of them went back up in there. Tajay laid back down and she went to sleep. The next day, Tajay get up. She eat breakfast and she sit down, talk to her grandmother. They get a knock at the door. And when they get a knock at the door, it's the same guy. And the grandmother asks him, why are you coming to my house? He said, no, I just want to ask you a question. I just want to know if I can go back in the back of your property. She said, no, just leave. Just leave. Leave off of my property now before I call the police. So he said, well, just call the police. Now, this way it get real heated. She calls them. They comes out. They going back and forth. Police saying, what happened? She said, he came, he knocked on my door, asked can he come on my property. I told him no, to leave. And she said, the police said, why don't you leave, sir? He said, she know why I won't leave. Ask her. Ask her what's back there. Why do you think all these small pets has been going missing? They got something back there on their property that's killing these dogs and cats. So they going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Tajay just standing over there because she don't want them to go back there. That's one thing she don't want them to do, is to go back there and start searching. He said, well, all y'all got to do is to go back there and look in them woods and you'll see for yourself. It's something back there that shouldn't be back there. It shouldn't even exist. And the police pulls this guy to the side. And he said, what are you talking about? Tajay hearing everything that they saying. He said, what are you talking about? He said they got these things back there that look like dogs, but they stand upright and they walks around. I have seen them myself. Police got silent. Told the guy to just go ahead and leave. You know, he'll take care of it. He talked to the grandmother a few more minutes and then he left. Tajay said she thought it was real strange when the guy said that and then the police got silent. So Tajay talking to her grandmother and she telling her, "Ma, they gonna come back." Because he know, that police officer know that these things are out here and that these things exist. I'ma stop there and upload that and I'ma get ready for another encounter. So I'll see y'all on the next True Doug Man encounter.